Hi, I'm a little late. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Cheryl. Whoa. I'm so sorry. I'm late. My bad. You get hi. Minnie, do you want to come up on the panel and tell the story about? I think it's so interesting that you can. Well, we can talk first till a couple of more people hopefully come in and Prudently gets here and everything. But your story is very interesting. Nothing compared to mine. The hairs on the thing. But I can send the link to your phone, and I know I'm sure you didn't sleep. I can't believe that thing bounded off into the woods. Cheryl, you have to hear this story. I mean, really, it's really interesting. Um, so I want to just, all you got to do, Minnie, is all you do is like, I'm going to send the link to your phone because I don't know how to do it through here. For some reason, it doesn't give me the opportunity to paste. And then when you get in and you're back, and you're backstage, then you just, in the middle, it says, if you just want your avatar, uh, if you just put, if you just want your avatar to show, like mine is, then in the middle, there's three options. One is like mic and audio and camera. The middle one, you hit that so that it's pink, and then it'll just be your avatar up there. It won't be, your camera on. It'll just be the avatar. And then you enter the broadcast studio, and then you're up with the avatar, and people can hear you. So, can I send you the link, and you can come tell us that story? What do you think? What do you think? I've been working on so many different things to talk about um, that I like have multiple half stories. I'm going to send you that link. Give me 1 second, and I got to send it to Prudently too. Hi, Tyler. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming in. Minnie, I'm going to send you that link. I hope you're still here. Hold on. Doo-doo. Give me 1 second. I hope she's still here. Just that her story is so good. She like saved a deer's life last night. So give me 1 second. Oh, see, she's not. Oh, yeah, she is. I just can't see it from here. That's right. Okay, I'll be. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping she got it and that she'll come in and tell us because I don't want to tell her story because it's such a good one. So, and I hope I sent it to the right number. But so I had gotten together a few stories to tell tonight. Um, and I got a few trivia questions. Not that we win anything, but there's, there's nothing to win. Just trying to Joe, pass the time. Since I don't know, Friday nights aren't the same anymore, huh? They are really not the same anymore. Mhm. Has anybody been going out to any restaurants or I don't know where you guys are from, but is anywhere open for you guys, restaurants or bars? I don't think movie theaters are open anymore, are they? I know my daughter goes to the drive-in a lot. I don't know if she's still here. She's gonna come in on our story. Windy out. It is so windy. Crazy. I'd love for somebody to come up on the panel. Anybody want to come up on the panel? Tyler, are you still here? Because I don't know how or why when it says copy to clipboard. You know, trying to invite a guest. When I'm trying to, oh, Hot Panda Express. They cook pandas. I'd like to see a panda bear. My friend lives like in Australia, and she actually held a koala bear. Yeah, but I don't know why when I copy the link to invite guests in the back. Oh my God, I hope not. Don't have it playing in the background. Oh my God, there I was talking. I'm talking to a text message I just got. That is so funny. Hi, Dominic. No, 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 no. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just, all right. I gotta get Prudently in here because she's texting me questions and I'm talking to her text messages. Dominic, it's so nice that you finally came in here. What is this? Why is that like that? Did I hide somebody? I didn't mean to. Cheryl, can you still talk? See if you could hold on, wait a minute. Okay. No. Okay. Haven't been anywhere but Panda Express. Okay, so hi Dominic. Nice to see you. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Good. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm like doing like 6 things at once. And it's so crazy. I'm glad you finally caught alive. We're gonna do some trivia. And we try to write like, we try to get like, hi Terry, how are you? How come you're in as Terry and not secular? I still let you in as secular. I can see you, Cheryl. Right there. See? Mm. Mhm. I like doing the live streams actually, because but recently, um, I just started them, because I figured I like to talk too much for videos, and then I like to like see, have responses when I'm talking, not make a video and then you know, you know what I mean. I don't. Well, recently, hi Hose and John, was that supposed to be Frozen one? Um, Recently I noticed that the for some reason in my YouTube studios, yeah, I am gonna continue the live streams. Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping that Prudently can oh, you are black as secular. My bad. My bad. Sorry about that. Oh my God, I got heartburn. I don't know why. Mm, maybe because the pizza I had. I ordered a party size pizza for myself. It's not horrible. I ate like 7 pieces in a row. I'm a pig. Um, so it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, you got that whole live stream to me naughty on now. That other one that you go on all the time. uh, what was I saying? Oh my God, I forgot already. Shit. My God. You're right. It was right in the tip of my head. Oh, I was talking about YouTube Studios. Um, that I was up to like 200,000 watch time minutes. And then for some reason, I don't know what, it's down to 3,000, you know? So that really kind of irritates me because that took a while to get to there, 200,000. I don't know. I talked to Tiffany. She said they did the same thing to her. So, yeah, well, around here, Hosen, they do. Hi, Minnie. Um, yeah, Minnie, I sent you the link to this live stream, so you can get on into the backstage. It'll notify me if you click on it. Yeah, it is Terry from Michigan. And it'll, bring you up onto the panel because everybody wants to hear your deer story. She's the deer whisperer. No, I was irritated because they took 200,000 watch time minutes and they made it 3,000. So they shysted me out of 197,000. That was a lot of work, Terry. Oh, somebody's here to be backstage. Hold on. Somebody's knocking. Oh, it's Prudently. She's so pretty. Wait till you see her. You guys are going to love it. There she is. Yay. Look how pretty she is.
Oh, stop that, will you?
Oh my God, you're beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful you are.
Crying out loud, stop that.
I'm crushing on you.
You're crushing on me. You're scaring me.
That girl crush.
It's a good thing I have you on silent here because my husband's in the other room. He might get a bit nervous.
Oh,
yeah, no.
Why?
He thinks you're crushing on me.
Oh,
might be like, what have you got going on in that room?
Yeah, right. Where are you guys going? Yoga? Yeah, right. Why don't you ever have a yoga mat with you? We'll have to buy yoga mats now.
I have one. I have a couple. You can borrow one.
So, all right,
I'll bring. I'm bringing one for my friend.
Oh God!
So here we are, Friday night.
I know, right?
Yes.
Our Friday night live stream.
It's a Friday night live.
I know. The Tracy and Prudently show.
Yeah, I like that. Sounds good.
I wish we just had one of those the what was his name? Michigan something, right? The frog. Remember him? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. And every time the guy would put him in front of the audience, he'd just go, ribbit, ribbit.
Yeah, there you go. Ribbit.
It's the old cartoons and Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, look, they just banned Pepe Le Pew, like one of my absolute favorites.
Did they really? Well, he was a rapist.
Yeah. I mean, didn't they get it? She rejected him, not because he was trying to rape her, but because if you saw the first cartoon, it's the males.
He smells.
They carry the big scent, and it's like she was enamored of his charms when she first saw him, and then of course when he got closer and grabbed her, it was like ooh, and you saw the odor. You know how like they do that with the the smell coming up through the tail like a steam or something, like showing steam. And yeah,
but what was it, the same cat every week he was trying to hit on?
Yeah, not a cat, another skunk.
He was hitting on another skunk and she didn't want him?
Yeah, because of the smell.
She's a skunk.
Yeah, I know, but isn't it the males that carry that really bad, I guess?
I don't know. Is it? Is it only male skunks that carry the smell? Well, that would make sense.
I mean, yeah, but she obviously she didn't like his smell or something. I don't know. But I just thought
I like the way, like a guy, if they've worked and they're, if somebody you love, and you like their scent,
Yeah, I'm telling you, people are just going a bit too far with this crap, really.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I mean, getting Disney pulling Pepe Le Pew because they're claiming he's a racist. Oh, God. Why are we talking about her? She's irrelevant. Was he
No,
on
I
the
know.
island of
Well,
misfit
apparently
toys?
I'm not
Nope.
because they were talking a little bit about me, and I checked it out,
You are just so popular, baby. You are
and
just so popular.
apparently I'm a douchebag.
Is that a
Yes, you
nice
can. You know
word?
that question that you asked me though when you texted me. The answer is yes.
Oh, okay.
So I think
Okay.
you should turn that volume a little bit.
What do you mean? No, 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 no. Look, we have
Turn it
lots of.
down, not
Oh,
up.
oh, oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. All righty. All righty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't want that.
no, no.
It's
Okay,
so
so you have
funny.
look,
So I'm
look.
just gonna tell Minnie's story then because she doesn't want to come on the panel.
She
But
doesn't.
no, I know, right? Nice
Minnie.
try.
I know.
I'm only kidding, Minnie. She's a good
So
friend.
let me see. Ministry's here. Oh
Here?
boy. Ministry is here. Yes.
So
And
do you mind,
Clemson is
Minnie, if I
here.
tell them a little bit of the story, or you wanna? Yeah.
Tell me the
I'm gonna tell it
story.
anyway. I'm telling it anyway. So
You're telling it anyway.
yeah. Um. So I guess she was now. If I get any details wrong, because I don't know all the details, but she
Okay.
was driving and she saw somebody hit a deer. I don't know if she was driving or it was near her house or
Uh-huh.
something. She'll have to clear up some of the details. But she saw somebody hit a deer, and she like brought the deer to her house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It wasn't dead.
I know. That I find absolutely crazy.
Hi, baby Jane. How are you?
Oh, baby Jane's here.
And she like nursed it back to health. And then
I
some like rescue place came this morning and said, because the deer made it through the night,
oof.
and said, showed her them releasing it into the wild and everything. And he like hopped off all happy and everything. But he was
Yeah.
in some pretty rough shape. She sent me pictures of, what was going on. I mean, he had like this big old flap of skin and everything.
Yikes.
Oh, I
Wow.
know. He's good though with
Wow.
the animals.
Well,
Her
yeah,
son is too. You should see him. He's really good.
if you kept a wild animal in your bed, I mean, come on. And you would
Well, she didn't
debride
put
in
it
it.
in her bed.
Oh, I thought you
At
said
first, I thought it was. At first, I was like, "Are you crazy? You got
you
that
did
thing in
tell me
your
that.
bed?"
You did tell me that she kept it in her bed.
I didn't
You
say
did say
that.
that. You did say
I,
that. Yes,
I
you
was
did.
making it a little more juicy. The story.
Oh my goodness.
She says to me, she goes, "Yeah, but how many people can say they slept with a deer?" I go, "Yeah, you wake up in the morning and he's sitting there smoking a cigarette, looking all satisfied."
Must be one of those feral men or a feral deer, right?
Oh, I know. I can't
Mm.
believe he didn't flip out on her or anything. So it was
Yeah,
really
that's
nice to see
unusual.
it.
I mean, yeah, they're wild. They usually don't want to be near people, you
Hmm.
know.
So, baby
Okay, so
Jane, are you still here? Did you notice that? I don't know if you happen to check out a certain live stream that was going on, but
mm,
that what gets me is they're really all angry about I guess somebody had gone into that particular live stream and was saying like things that could be conceived as racist towards black people. But earlier there was somebody in there who kept saying Jews, kikes, and things like that, and that's not a big to do.
mm,
There's no big. uh they're not going on about that. Oh, that's racist. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, okay, yeah, the other one, yes, is clearly racist, but so is the other one. Why is there no concern
yeah.
about that? That gets me. It really does.
I wouldn't like someone calling me a kike. I'd be slightly offended at that. If you know,
Yeah. I mean, I don't, it's not, the Jew thing doesn't really bother me, but it was said in such a derogatory sense. And that was
yeah.
all before the black comments, I
Hmm.
guess, that somebody, and I wasn't there for those, but,
Boy.
you know, and hey, I love the calling me a douchebag too, and the live stream that's going on now. Hey, that's not racist. That's just rude. And
Well,
I'm a Jew bag, not a douchebag.
you got to take it from where it's coming from. Let's face it, right?
Yeah, I know.
That's
That's
all.
just ridiculous, you know?
Oh, Terry wants to know, are we all city girls? Well, Terry, I grew up in the country. Then I did kind of go off to the city for a while. Came back to the country. So I'm pretty rural.
I thought they were too, baby Jane. I really, you mean last night? I kind of thought so too. Which I
Hmm.
thought was kind of weird, you know, like why they were being so rude to me. Like, did somebody go in there as a clone and say something, that maybe, and I did notice somebody in there that was, talking a little derogatory. I'm not going to say who, but their name begins with a J. So, you know, but I did, think it was kind of, that's why I just got off the channel because it seemed like all they wanted to do was argue. And then they
Yeah.
were saying it again. Like, I don't think they were talking to me, but
Mhm.
they do know that I am Jewish,
Yeah.
you know? So, because I know that he said to me, he goes, well, aren't you Russian Jew? Which, not like I've ever practiced or anything, because I grew up with my mom and, we just,
Yeah.
whatever. But my father's side of the family was from, Russian Jew. And so, I mean, to know that too and to keep saying those things is kind of odd to me because it was just strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Terry says, I'm an
yeah,
atheist, anti theist, and am inquisitive. I must have some Jew in me.
I think everybody has Jewish in them. Actually, I think that's been
Possibly. Yeah.
yeah, because they're all from the what tribes of Israel and everything, So,
The beginning of
but
time.
yeah, right, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Except for that skull that they found in Washington, which was so weird. Not Washington State, but near Washington. It was like 90, or I'm sorry,
Wait a minute.
9,600 years old. And then
What? Wait a minute.
the
Not in Washington State?
not in Washington State, in
In,
Washington. I'll tell you about it, which was really strange.
wait a minute. Washington where?
Washington.
Washington, D.C.?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
They
yeah.
found a skull that old in Washington, D.C.? Huh.
It says, oh, you know what? I'm so wrong. It is
Yeah,
Washington State.
I was going to say.
I'm an ass. Next time
It's
I'm never
okay.
going to
It's
speak.
okay. No, don't thank me. No, no, no.
it, it says that they found, it was Kennewick, Washington. And there was like, these guys were there watching a canoe race or something. And, or the hydroplane races in 1996, and one of them stepped on a round object because they were in, water watching it. And when he pulled it out, it was a human skull.
Hmm.
So they ended up calling the local police and they called some anthropologists. And about 90% of the man's skeleton was recovered from the shallow
Wow.
water. And they thought at first that it was 100 years old, but the spear tip lodged in his hip was obviously older. So they sent a small bone to the University of California, and the results said that the Kennewick man, as the skeleton came to be called, had lived and died in southern Washington some 9,200 to 9,600 years ago. He
Hmm.
was literally older than Moses.
Really?
Yeah. And so what happened was, it said he didn't look American Indian. He was tall and thin with a long skull. His face was narrow and not broad and flat. But I think, that a lot of the as the Indians started going towards uh, the colder areas, they would change a little bit, right? I mean, look a little different. But if you saw, there is a picture. I should maybe next time I'll take a picture and we'll show it on the screen or something, But if you saw the picture, he doesn't look Indian, really. He kind of
No.
looks like Captain Picard from Star Trek.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. But so what happened was, because he was found on federal property, the Army Corps of Engineers assumed possession of the body. Almost immediately upon discovering Kennewick's man's age, 5 Pacific Northwest Indian tribes claimed his body under the Native American Graves and Repatriation Act,
Hmm.
and it was a law designed to return American Indian remains to tribes. So the government immediately agreed, and the tribes planned to rebury him in a traditional tribal ceremony and not let any scientist study the skeleton. Let the
Oh,
anthropologists study their own bones. That's pretty crappy. You
yeah.
know? Yeah. It's like, hey, 9,600 years ago, they may not be those bones from there?
Yeah,
Um,
true. True.
so 8 scientists, including 2 from the Smithsonian Institute, filed a lawsuit against the government and the tribes to allow scientific examination of the skeleton.
Hmm.
Whether Kennewick Man was an ancient relative of these tribes was very debatable. On preliminary examination, he did not look anything like a member of these tribes or any other traditional
Oh,
American
wow.
tribe.
Yeah.
Turn that volume down,
Which one?
Prudently. You know what one?
Okay. You can stop.
Uh,
I'm gonna just mute everything.
yeah, mute that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we
don't
go.
mute us though. Yeah.
I'll mute you
Um.
if I want to.
So you're gonna mute you. You're so
Gonna
funny.
mute you if I want to. Yeah.
So,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
the skeleton. So studying the skeleton would be valuable in understanding the ancient migration patterns into the New
Yeah.
World. So that's what Terry's talking right there. How they entered through the Bering Strait.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So the case would be dragged through the court system for years. Both the Indians and the government had an interest in claiming. Yeah, you can. See, I don't know how to do the link, like to drop in the panel. I'll try it again, but I end up having to actually text it to
Yeah.
to
Me.
Prudently. Yeah, to get on there.
It's like
Uh,
we're learning StreamYard, Terry, with baby steps.
yeah,
Little
not
baby steps.
so hard. Let's see. I'll try it.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if you know what, Prudently?
What?
Go to where you have the link, right?
Yes.
From your, text messages,
Yeah.
copy it and see if you can paste it in the chat, if you wouldn't mind.
Copy it. See if I can
Yeah,
paste it. Let me
copy
see.
it.
I don't know.
I know. I don't know
Um,
why when it copies it to the clipboard.
yep.
Hi,
Copy it.
Kelly. How are you?
All right. Let's see.
We haven't talked about any monsters yet, but just in case anybody
Not
wants to
yet.
know, the monster that I used for the thumbnail, the rake, is fake. The rake is fake.
It's a fakie.
But
All right.
I did see a movie called The Raking, which is a free YouTube movie, which was very good. Just in case anybody's ever looking for something to watch that.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
I know,
All right.
right?
You know what? I can't find a spot to drop it in. That's
What do you
really
mean?
strange. There's no
To post a comment?
yeah. Comments. I find private chat with the host. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's just a post comment
Hold
so you can
on.
go in the
Hold on.
stream.
Could this be it? Did I do
Gnomes?
it?
I know what gnomes are. They're little guys.
Did I do it?
Oh, hold on, maybe.
Did I
Hold
do it?
on. Oh, that's just private. No, you posted it in private chat.
Oh, darn.
Don't post it in private chat. Post it in.
Yeah, I'm trying, but you know what? When I go to the comments,
Because last night you were able to put things in the comments.
yeah, but how the heck? I was able to put it in the comments because I was using my PC desktop. I wasn't using a laptop or anything. I wasn't using my phone.
So when you should. Oh, so
Where
when
the
you're in. StreamYard on your phone. So can
Yeah.
you can you send that to a email to yourself and then open it on your laptop?
What? Can I send that in an email?
Like, send,
I don't know. But I can try. I'll just be silent here while I try to figure this out. Go
all
ahead,
right.
keep talking.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just so weird. Like, we can't figure out how it does not give me the option
Yeah.
when I'll, like, copy it to clipboard. And then I'll do the long press so that it should give me the option to say paste. It will not, it will not do it. And it's really irritating. So, anyway, that skeleton I was telling you about, it ends up, so they want to, archaeologists, they want to study the Columbia River bank because now they want to see what's going on. And the Corps of Engineers,
Mm-hmm.
they dumped 500 tons of rock and gravel from helicopters on top of the area, and an additional 300 tons of dirt and logs, so that they destroyed basically any chance of being able to, hi, a whisper to a scream, hello, how nice of you. Goat Man is I know, right? The work on these things is hard. Now where's Goat Man like supposed to be? I've heard of Dog Man, I've heard of this Jersey Devil, but A Whisper to a Scream has a podcast on Sunday. So he does all cryptid things, and I was just wondering about this Goat Man thing because I've never heard of Goat Man. Oops, I see I can't do this. It's killing me. I really need to figure out how to get these, be able to put that there because it's bothering me. In Texas and Maryland, see, I'm really kind of convinced that that Jersey Devil was a mountain lion because those steps, those prints, they look like that, and a mountain lion will get on the roof of a house. Yeah, we'll definitely get on the roof of a house. I'm gonna bring Prudently back in. Doo-doo. You back?
I'm back. I cannot figure this
No,
what thing out. I can't.
I know.
I
I
think
don't know.
I gotta watch a tutorial on it. Is what
I don't know
we
what is
really do need
going
to
on.
watch a tutorial and get educated on this StreamYard stuff. It's gonna drive me crazy. Huh?
An escaped exotic pet? What? The mountain lion or the goat? An exotic goat. Problem with the mountain lion
A
theory is the
goat
padded
man.
feet are more rounded. What the woman and her son found were more hoof-like. Yeah, but that guy who was studying the picture said he really needed to see inside. Like he needed a view of the picture, looking with the, to see
Dobby.
actually. Oh, Dobby's your cat. I thought you were
Yeah, I
saying
know. No,
it's Dobby.
I'm not
Yeah,
making kissing noise at you.
a house elf. That's our next cryptid.
Yep, my house elf is. Well, he was scratching
Yeah.
at the door, so and
Could you
meowing.
imagine hearing something
Yeah.
on your roof? Now that I think would be so scary.
I've heard things
I
on my
wouldn't care.
roof.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Something walking around on your roof.
yeah.
That would be horrific.
I've had things walking around on my roof, but
Well, like squirrels.
yeah, something heavier. I don't know what. I mean, I live in the woods, so, but I don't live. I don't think there's any Bigfoots out there.
There could be.
But yeah, I suppose. I mean, you never know.
Never
I
know.
never entertained the idea. So,
I think maybe I'll buy a suit and just be outside your house. That damn Tracy.
You'd be too scared.
I would be.
You
Yeah,
would
I'd
be too
be
scared.
knocking on your door. Let me in. You're like, no. Because I was hearing someone walking around in the dark woods while you're camping alone.
Yeah,
I would never, ever go camping alone.
neither would I ever. No
Uh-uh.
way.
No
We
way.
gotta listen. Did you tell everybody that A Whisper to a Scream cryptids, that podcast that
On
did
Sunday.
you? Okay, yeah.
What time
Just
is it on Sundays?
why are you yelling?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's not like he can hear you.
I know, right? I noticed that too, when I played back my live
So
stream.
funny. I'm
I'm
like,
like,
what
why am I
the heck?
yelling? What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
Besides so many other things.
Terry, yeah, we need to bring back the wilderness and all the animals. I'll tell you, the last house I had, we lived in the outskirts of the city. And there was this beautiful mansion that was up the road, conservatory, everything. It was on 80 acres. And when the last person died, it was the mother that was still living there. When she passed away, the family was selling off a lot of the land. And I mean, our neighborhood started finding bears. We had coyotes everywhere, but the bears, it was incredible. We had one in our backyard. And I mean, this was, it was a big Victorian house we had, but it was on a postage stamp sized yard, which, the houses were all built at the turn of the century. So this is how they went. But I'll never forget when my neighbor called me and said, "Don't let the dog out. There's a bear in your backyard." And I was like, "What are you kidding me? Is this a joke?" And he's like, "I'm not joking. There's a bear that just is walking through your backyard." And they found that a lot of these wild animals were up from where that property was. And they were clearing out to build houses. Actually, they built a really nice over 55 community up there. It was pretty big, and they were like
Was this
luxury
near Worcester?
condominiums. Yeah, yeah. It was like just a mile up the road from us, and um, but I mean, they had all kinds of pools and all that, so they used a lot of land. But it was driving all the wildlife out. They basically had no more home, So bears, we were seeing foxes constantly. Um, the coyotes were incredible. You'd hear them at night, but then they started coming out in the daytime. They had nowhere else to go.
Isn't it windy?
So it is. They said there was going to be high winds. National Grid sent out. They're on it. Nothing to
Scares
worry
the
about,
crap
folks.
out of me.
Well, you're not going to blow away. Don't worry about it.
I know, but I live high up and there's nothing like in front of me, blocking the wind. Like I live in one of the highest points. Like I can see all the way to Mount Tom and I mean, I have a
Oh,
great
can
view.
you? That's
Oh
a nice view.
yeah.
That's a nice little
Well, you
mountain.
remember where September's used to be?
No, because I'm not
You don't
from
remember
around
that?
there. Remember?
Yeah, I got a great view.
Yeah.
Really.
Let's see.
All the way to the
Small town
Veterans
folks.
Hospital, like in Holyoke. I can see all that way and almost into like, the hill towns.
Oh,
And
you can.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
real
that's
high up.
nice.
Yeah, I
That's
have one of the
nice.
highest points. And
Well, maybe you will blow over. Who knows? I
that's what
mean,
I get. Because I mean, it's like a wind tunnel in here, like as if they didn't use any insulation or the windows aren't, you know,
yeah,
like aren't paned or whatever it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Like
got to
I
read.
couldn't even sleep if I wanted to, I wouldn't even in the wintertime, the bedroom, it is
Oh,
freezing in
yeah,
there.
too cold, too cold.
Yeah.
Small town
Hi,
folks seem to
Stacy.
be more trusting and friendly than city types. Well, of course. I mean, city people we're always getting robbed. Why would I trust anybody? I was getting
You
your
know what
house
I
broken
think?
into, or.
I think, like with pocketbooks and all that shit, and backpacks, like somebody could be behind you and unzip your back. I think they should
Yeah.
bring back fanny packs.
Ew. No.
But
Those
not
were
to wear, like, my friend's like, well, then you got to keep spinning it around to get your stuff out. I'm like, I never wore a fanny pack on, like, I never swung it around and wore it that way. I always, not that I wear a fanny pack.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to highlight that his podcast is 7:15. Is that Sunday nights? Was that
Sunday nights
Sunday?
at 7:15. Yeah,
I've got to listen to that this weekend because you've got quite a few episodes on there. This isn't anything new, right? You've been around a while, is what I want to say, I guess.
Well, he's got quite a few subscribers, so yeah, he's really knowledgeable.
I mean, there's quite a few podcasts, right? Episodes or shows.
There's a few, yeah. Dominic, you're from Michigan. Now I want to do a story on a murder that happened in Manistee, like the Upper Peninsula, and I'd really like somebody to actually go to like the area, of the woods where the car was found burning, and maybe just take a few pictures too.
Not too long. Okay.
That's your second. It seems like you got a couple of it. You had like 3 videos. Or what did you do? Did you break up that particular podcast into 3 that you had? And it was on like what was it called? Not genome, but some kind of weird name with a G, which I thought it was a Bigfoot. Because it seemed like you were talking about Bigfoot. But I couldn't figure out the name or how to pronounce it, and I still don't. So I just call it genome, which could be gnome, which Kelly is scared of.
Gnomes?
She's scared of gnomes.
Oh.
I'm going to put a bunch of garden gnomes. Yeah, that's what it was. Januszka. Januszka. That's Polish brandy, blackberry brandy.
Januszka. Oh yeah. Oh, he was a co-host on another show, and then he's gone solo. Okay. Gotcha.
Manistee is like 40 minutes west of me. Just was at casino 2 weeks. That's where her car was found, Dominic. Yeah, that's where her car was found.
You should just alert Dominic that this is an unpaid assignment, by the way.
Unpaid.
You could please, Dominic, go on location, and this pays $0.
Oh, for stone giants. Now, are those like aren't they on Easter Island? Those big stones, and they're not sure how they got there, and those big, huge ones.
Stone giants. Okay. Weren't the Algonquin Indians from around here where we are? Where are the Algonquin Indians? Washington State?
Algonquin Indians were originally from Canada.
Oh, okay.
And then, in fact, trivia question.
There we go. Is this
what year was the first Bible printed in America?
That's pretty random. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, you know?
No, I'm not going to say the answer.
But do you know the answer?
Hi.
Oh, it's my husband.
Is that your husband?
That's my husband, yeah.
The Dill?
Hello.
The Dill.
Yes. All right.
I walked this bit, but I gotta get to bed.
Okay, yeah, you gotta go to bed. She go down. That's
Your wife is beautiful, by the way.
So that was distracting.
Oh, she said you have a beautiful wife.
Oh, you guys are wrong.
He said, yes, I do. That's the right answer.
Yeah, good answer.
Want to put her in the crate?
All right, nope, I haven't got. Nobody's got it yet.
Good night, honey.
Nobody's got it. So
Terry's the only one guessing. My sweetheart. Hold on.
Huh?
Keep talking without me. I'm just saying good night to my sweetie.
Okay.
She's got to work in the morning.
Do you guys want to know the answer? Come on, why aren't you? Nobody else is guessing except
night, honey.
Harry.
See you tomorrow. 1640. Well,
I'll give you
I
a
think
hint.
Terry's
It has
close.
something to do with Algonquin because that was the language that it was printed in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I asked it.
Okay. Where did you get this information from?
From a book.
Google.
No, a book.
A book? What book?
I
need
odd,
verification.
amusing, little-known incidents with American history.
A historian.
1661 is the answer.
Is it really? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Terry was close.
Oh, he was. Look at that.
Yeah, I think 1611, actually.
Oh, it was 1661. We weren't even here in
1611. 1611.
What are you talking about, 1611?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What, are you looking it up?
No, I just happen to know this.
It wasn't. It was 1661.
They're wrong. They're wrong.
What, was it the American Bible?
No.
It says it's printed in America.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Printed in America. Gotcha. Hey.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
And it was printed in Algonquin.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No, stone giants is a term they use to describe Bigfoot since it appeared bulletproof. Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
All right. Yeah.
Now, the Indians made that up now, but what I'm thinking is, what was the first year that they started seeing Bigfoot? Because, did they have bullets then, or were they, I mean, I don't know that I really believe in Bigfoot. I gotta say.
Oh, you come on.
I'm just saying, I believe more in that theory of, feral people living out in the woods, or, I believe more in the theory that they're from another dimension, even, and
I don't know about that.
It just seems like they just disappear. Even something I was watching, I think it was that Chasing Bigfoot, where some guy said, how some people have even made accounts of that they've just disappeared right before their eyes. And that's Sue in that Gamble film, which, Whisper to a Scream is familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was Dominic saying? What year did they speak that?
The white settlers arrived.
They don't speak it anymore, Dominic. Long before Europeans came to this country, when the white settlers arrived, they changed things with their muskets and long before Europeans came, when the white settlers arrived with their muskets and So you're saying they had guns here before the settlers arrived? I think sometimes I actually even think that some of the settlers, like that Columbus, actually brought some of the Jews that were being, kicked out of Spain in 1492 because the timing is right, and they did do a lot of that. Trying to get them out of, the ones that wouldn't convert during the Spanish Inquisition. Because a lot of the signs that they used are old Jewish symbols and stuff. Guns, germs, and steel.
You had me. I was reading something. Cryptids podcast. You may know the answer to this. I was reading something regarding the Daniel Boone National Forest there in East Texas, and it was talking about a lot of murders taking place there. So I was trying to find out in regards to who was murdered, and a man was calling it. I guess there's very high chain link fence, razor steel at the top so that nobody can jump it. There's a certain portion of that. And what is he saying? Long before the Americas were settled, right? And Daniel Boone, it said, was it didn't make it into the history books, of course, but Daniel Boone had said that he came in touch with a Bigfoot, and that it actually told him that it had witnessed the annihilation, basically, of the American Indian. And Daniel Boone had written to a friend of his and told them about this incident. And, well, 6 months later, Daniel Boone was, killed on the Alamo. But supposedly this Bigfoot gave him the
I watched a show
information.
where they said that Daniel Boone was not killed there.
Really?
Well, Davy Crockett wasn't there, right? Davy Crockett. Is he even a real person?
Yeah. Davy Crockett.
That's one person.
Oh my gosh, was I thinking of Davy Crockett? You had me reading so many things and going on to all these
Yes,
different...
I know. I was just thinking in my head, my brain is like boggled. I bought a notebook and I'm like,
it was Daniel
already
Boone,
6 pages into it,
Oh, yeah. See,
Yeah,
he said,
Teddy
yes,
Roosevelt.
Daniel
I saw that
and
one.
Teddy Roosevelt. You know what? Teddy Roosevelt was such an outdoorsman.
Oh, I love Teddy Roosevelt.
I know, I did too. Interesting
What a
man,
hero.
huh?
What a hero, yeah.
And
I mean, he also,
guy.
during that, the Spanish War there, that hill there, and Davy Crockett was at the Alamo. Yeah.
Davy Crockett was at the Alamo. Okay.
Yeah, and he didn't die at the Alamo. They found some kind of evidence that he had lived on.
Come here,
I forget what show I saw. Oh, damn it. But yeah,
settle down.
I love Teddy Roosevelt. I really do.
Yeah, he was a great president.
People's president. He was a real people's president.
Yeah. No BS,
Yeah. And he actually gave a speech. He got shot and gave an hour-long speech with the bullets still in him, and then went to Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah. And he went and he did that thing, I always think it's really, really brave of somebody when somebody's sitting there, and they're shooting, and they go under the bullets up that hill. That's the span when he was in the war, the Spanish War, and he ran under. Yep, that's true, Terry. Yep, the National Park Service and the labor laws and all that. But he actually ran under the bullets in order to get up the stairs of this building to where the gunner guy was shooting from. Same thing with who was the guy? Oh, John Kerry.
Oh,
remember
really?
that? Yeah, he did the same thing with that boat that was, forget the hell.
Teddy Roosevelt. Cryptid said Teddy Roosevelt actually wrote books on Sasquatch. I did not know that. I bet they would be hard to find.
How'd secular human get in here as secular human if I swift boat? Yeah, if I block secular human.
Why are you gonna block secular?
I didn't, but I blocked secular human a long time ago. But he came in as Terry Haas. Now, Terry, is that you? You need to let me know, because if it's not, I don't like it when somebody uses somebody else's name. So that's one of the rules of this room. Like if somebody comes in here as, just for an example, we're going to say, okay, that's not you. Okay. Because if you're not Terry, and that's Terry, and I do know I blocked secular human, then I don't know who you are. So do you want to tell us who you are and get your own name if you want to stay? Hey, Lee. Hi. Yes, Teddy did help build the Panama Canal. Yup. Shot by the name of Bauman. This man was actually taken caption by a family of Sasquatch. Who texts you on Facebook?
Terry's telling you to text him on Facebook.
No, I'm going to get rid of secular human, not Terry. I'm going to keep Terry, not secular human, because first of all, that's one of the, one of the rules is not to come in with somebody else's name. And I know for a fact that I did block secular human, but that was a long time ago,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Okay. Hey, you're the
So that's
boss.
why he came in as Terry Huff.
You're the
Yeah,
boss. You're the boss,
yeah.
baby.
No, Terry, I know it's you.
Secular's going, don't do
No,
it.
no, I know Terry Hoffner. I know Terry. I know Terry. I know. No, I'm gonna just block secular human, not Terry Hoffner. Okay, not okay. So he's gone. Okay, got it, Terry. You're here. You're here. He's gone. There you go. There you go. See? Look, you're okay.
You got it figured out.
Yeah, because I believe that Terry Hoffner is secular.
Okay.
You know,
Terry's
but
saying that's a clone.
yeah, the clone is secular human.
One. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, which is pretty shitty that they would come in here, you know, and like that. When Terry, I know Terry Hoff is,
Yeah,
you know, secular, you know, the real one. So yeah.
mission accomplished.
The
I'd like to. I wish I could play the
chupacabra.
music.
Don't.
Chupacabra in Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, that's their name for it, isn't it?
Not for Bigfoot. That's supposed to
No,
be
is
like
it
a
something
dog or
else?
something, right?
I don't know. I mean, I've
Yeah.
heard it here and there, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, Lee, a buddy of mine by the name of Ken Gerard studies that one in depth. Oh, okay. We may do a show on it sometime soon. Okay.
Yeah. I saw something where they had tried to say, you know, this was the chupacabra, but what they had done, and this is so cool, they had skinned a monkey.
Ah, are you kidding?
Yeah, yeah, they had skinned a monkey, and it was alive. Oh, it was awful,
Oh
you
my
know?
gosh, that is awful. I don't like to hear that.
No, I know.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
What is it? That there is a trippy chupacabra character in the Dora cartoon. Oh, my Dora days have been over for a long time. Well, let's see. One kid that liked that, she's 22 now, so yeah. That ship has sailed. I haven't seen Dora in a long time.
I know, Dora. Mm-hmm.
Chupacabra is Spanish for goat sucker. Oh, wow.
Hey, you guys want another trivia question?
Is it any relation to what
one.
we're talking about, or is this just another random question?
It's random.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
In 1631,
Oh my God.
what did Massachusetts Bay outlaw due to it being the cause of major fires that ravaged several towns?
What did they outlaw?
Need me to repeat it?
The candle.
Let me repeat it. In 1631, what did Massachusetts Bay outlaw due to it being the cause of major fires that ravaged several towns?
Candles.
No.
No. Whale oil.
No.
No. Lanterns.
No. Bigger than that. Bigger than that.
Nobody Google it now. Nobody Google it.
No, they can Google. They can Google. Because we'll be here all day.
That's not fair.
We'll be here all day.
Here I am. I'm trying to take an educated guess.
They're allowed to Google.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do it then. If they can Google,
well, I didn't know it,
Google.
and I live in Massachusetts, Whisper. So.
Oh, you're telling everybody where you live now?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh,
pretty much
look at
knows.
he used to live in Massachusetts. Okay.
Yeah, what part of well, you don't have to tell me the town unless you want to. Like, did you live
Western
in
or
Boston
Eastern.
or back in town and back in the game? Oh, okay, Terry, do you need to hear the question? The question is, in 1631, what did Massachusetts Bay outlaw due to it being the cause of major fires that ravaged several towns? Wait a couple more minutes.
It's not the candle.
It's not candles or lanterns or whale oil.
Yeah. All the logical ones. Those are the logical answers.
I gotta check. Give me one sec. I have to check.
Southbridge. Oh, okay. Oh, look, Sturbridge and Springfield. Spent some time in Webster and Dudley.
Oh, you lived in Sturbridge? Oh,
I'm not far from
oh,
Sturbridge right now, anyways.
I like
Nice town.
Sturbridge.
Yeah, Sturbridge is nice.
Give me 1 second. I gotta try. See, I might end up kicking myself out doing this.
So did you move out of state? You moved out of state. Yeah, that was a stupid question. You used to lived in Massachusetts. Used to being the key words here. So did you move to the other side of the country is what I meant to say. Or did you stick kind of close by?
I'm gonna tell everybody the answer, and then I have to go unblock my friend so he can get in here. Look up the muskie in the Great Lakes rows
Guys,
of teeth.
huge teeth. Oh,
I mean,
Arizona. Wow. That's a
Arizona is supposed to have a lot of activity in the sky and everything,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear. The answer is chimneys made out of wood.
Oh, makes sense. Absolutely.
Right? Doesn't it?
I mean,
I can't believe
really.
they made
Who the
chimneys
hell
out
would
of
even make
wood.
yeah, whose bright idea was that?
They're burning wood for the fire, not thinking what? That their chimney's gonna catch on fire? I'll be back 1 second. I have to try to unblock my friend, and I think it will kick me out of here, but
You blocked
it may not.
someone?
So keep the show going. Yeah, I gotta unblock
You have
myself.
all the show notes.
Start talking about Dennis Martin. I don't know. Talk about spaceships in Arizona.
No, I don't know anything about spaceships.
Whisper does. Ha.
Yeah, you're making Whisper give probably his podcast away.
No.
What did I want to say? So, Cryptid, you know about the Dennis Martin case, right? Are you familiar then with what happened to the 16-year-old girl, Trini? I think, was it? Yeah, that does make as much sense as a screen door and a sub. Good one. Yeah, I just found a really cool channel, and the guy is from Eastern Tennessee. Yeah, heartbreaking case. I mean, wow. I mean, that's probably every parent's worst nightmare, one of their children being taken and, never finding them. I can't even imagine. That's got to be some kind of torment. But there was another girl taken on the trails on a school trip, and her name was Trini. And I didn't get too far into that case, but I guess they never found any trace of her, although I think she had a past boyfriend that was kind of a suspect in that too. However, neither was confirmed, right? As far as I know. But I do want to give a little shout out to that channel. I'm finding kind of fascinating. He's got the greatest stories from his ancestors, and I mean, he gave the story about the feral men, how his uncles and great grandfathers hunted these feral men, and I thought, wow, I can't even imagine. But the way he tells this stuff, he's very convincing. But they're just like part of his, family history, and I don't know. I just found him pretty interesting. He's just got a lot of really, really good stories, and I'm just going to go on my other computer and look him up. Bear with me. Okay, his name is South Force 10. I'm going to just drop that in the chat. His name, South Force 10. There we go. Okay. The Dennis Martin case was just odd. Imagine that. Enough. I know. Yeah. I find it odd, but if you listen to that South Force 10, he talks about feral men, not necessarily, this had nothing to do with Bigfoot, but supposedly the park rangers, I mean, the whole town knew that they were there, these feral men. And sometimes he said that his great grandfather's grandfather, or whatever, uncles were hired by some government agency to actually go in and hunt them. And they were given a specific amount for each person they killed. Now, in that Dennis Martin case, it was told that they brought in those, the Green Berets, and they actually brought in the Green Berets to go and hunt those feral men. They weren't necessarily brought in to look for Dennis Martin. So,
Yeah, they did keep a lot of that information in. I found it
yeah,
odd when they were saying, now,
right.
Whisper, did you hear anything about when they found, like, you know, a set of skeletal remains from a child 15 years later? Like, did they ever, like, find out anything, like, who
No,
that
no.
was or anything about that? I mean, and then actually, I gotta go back through the thing. Does, uh, Whisper, do you think that the disco was just odd? Imagine that another couple by the name of Martin actually saw something. And no, that was the couple named Keys that saw that. Yeah. How are you feeling after treatment, SG? I'm okay. I'm alright. Dennis Martin's
Mm,
disappearance still goes unanswered. His dad passed away without knowing what happened to his son. You know, that outfit in that Mike Gamble film there, that
right.
Gila, whatever outfit it was with all that, you know, like stuff like from the forest all over it. I
Hmm.
could really see how somebody could have an outfit like that and just grab a kid, you know?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, he wasn't that far away from his parents and other people that were picnicking there. So,
Yeah, but that outfit, you could be right, you could just lay on the ground and look like you were.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That Gamble film really, really is amazing.
The
You
what
know?
film? I'm
The
sorry.
Gamble one. Remember the one I showed you where that thing is running towards the camera and then the guy
Oh,
said, and
yes.
remember you said, oh, he could use a haircut?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was so crazy that it was
Hmm.
a hoax, you know, and
It's,
everybody
yeah,
was believing it. And those experts were like, no man could run like that and everything.
yeah, yeah, that's true. The Gable film.
Gable, yeah, that's it.
Gable
Gable.
film.
Gable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
the father swore that that child was not out of his sight for more than a few minutes. I mean, yeah. And it wasn't like they could, I believe that they said they could not take him out of the park. It wasn't like there was an easy way out to a car, you know?
right. I mean, I'd be more apt to believe that it was than if that's the case and he just vanished. Um,
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, is it possible that there's places in, you know, where you can walk and just vanish? Like a fringe, like an alternate universe, you know?
I don't know. I think anything's possible. But, you know, who knows? I mean, I think the, uh, the FBI director there that was in charge of that division for those kind of cases, he committed suicide.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that he
Yeah.
must have been carrying some heavy guilt. I think, you know, about things. He
I
must have
mean, I
had a
think
lot of,
that anything that,
yeah.
even if it's not even about that particular case, um,
Well, I think
you
just imagine if that was
just
going
imagine,
on.
yeah,
If
having,
Yeah, and you can't tell the families, and you know that the families are agonizing over this. Uh, that would, I would think, would just tear you apart. You know. But all right, I gotta The dog's trying to kill the cat.
The
Come
dad
on.
ran looking for him. Whoever or whatever grabbed him, moved quick, and it was just gone. No tracks, no
Mhm.
traces, no clues.
Right.
And he even pulled the bush up too. Yeah. He
Yeah.
even,
Remember that? It said that the father dug the bush up.
yeah.
I mean,
Which I thought was good that he did that, because I myself, the first place that I thought was like, what if there was something like under the bush, like to get the,
yeah.
but then who would do that?
Hey,
Right. I mean,
there's
it
some
just
crazy
seems like
people
it's
out there.
you know, like the person whoever did it had to have immediately put something over the kid's mouth so he can scream. And then those other people said they heard a scream.
Right. And they said it was a sickening one. It was a real sickening scream. I mean, how do you discount all that?
And that guy was like, you know, just telling them, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. And they never recorded it and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the person who found the skeletal remains, you know, 15 years later, he said he never reported it because he didn't want to get in trouble.
I know. How do you get in trouble for reporting remains?
Right,
I mean,
unless you did something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Guilty conscience.
then again, the cops do a lot of times, you know, somebody will report, you know, oh, this you know, and next thing it's you who's blamed, you know?
Yeah. And the dad ran looking for him, he said. Remember that? It said like the dad ran 2 miles down the trail. He was a fit Navy not Navy, but an Army man himself, and very fit, you know.
You know, the funny thing is talking about names, you know, like, you know, how like the other person there was like Martin, and then they said, oh, and how ironic that the person who held the key to the story, their last name was Keys, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well, that
very
story
strange.
that I was doing, phone is about to die. Hope everyone has a good night. And once they
Bye,
found the
Dominic.
body, I couldn't tell the sex. Really, I didn't see that one. Lee, I'll have to try it out. Dominic, I'm so glad that you were able to come and see, you know, see the live stream, you know. I hope you like it, and I hope you'll come back and set your notifications for it, and also check out Whisper to a Scream podcast on Scripted. That's on Sunday nights at 7:15 p.m.
Oh yes, people, and don't forget to smash that like button, okay?
Oh yeah, smash the like button.
I love saying that.
I know, right?
Smash that like button if you like the content. Yeah.
But that when I was doing, you know, a little bit of research on the man-eating shark in New Jersey.
Oh,
Thank you, Dominic. One of the guys who like jumped in to save one of the victims, his last name was Fisher.
Oh wow.
He didn't make it.
You don't mess around with sharks.
Oh, I know, right?
If there's a shark sighting, you get the hell out of the water. I mean,
be
really.
a whole day in hell before I would dive into blood red water.
No kidding.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Let me see if I can help. I don't think so.
I know.
Yeah, and it was in 1916, right? It was in a creek that it happened.
Yeah, that's amazing to me that a shark got in a creek. Yeah.
Shark in a creek killed 4 people.
Terry. I like to smash. Well, good. Go hit the smash button. I mean, go hit the like button. Go hit the smash button. Okay.
Definitely. You guys want another trivia question?
All right, if you
insist. What exactly is wampum?
Wampum?
Yep. Come on.
Wampum.
Has something to do with the Algonquin.
Okay. Isn't it a stone? Isn't it a type of stone or beads? Terry said beads. Is he close?
Yeah. What was it used for?
Exchange of money?
Yep. I'm choking. I'm so sorry. My bad. What is you?
You all right? You gonna make it? Wampum is a necklace. Is it? Tracy.
Me?
There you
I
go.
told
Are
you
you
I was
there?
muting so I could choke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I so you have
Okay,
3
Cryptid.
hours in
Thank
total
you.
to finish editing and get posted for everyone on Sunday. Hope to
Yep,
see you there.
Sunday.
Much love, Etsy. Thank you so much, Whisper, for stopping in because
Yeah,
I love
thanks.
having you because you're so knowledgeable and
It's such an interesting subject, really.
it
It
really is.
really
And you
is.
can just get caught through that rabbit hole where you're just like, okay, you know.
I think, with the dawn of the internet and all these ways to get information out into each other, I think that one of these days that we'll find out more and, documents will be unsealed, that kind of thing too, What was it? Donald Trump Jr. said that the one thing he wanted to know from his father is, were there really aliens? And his
Oh
father,
yeah.
and he told him, I have no comment. And he was like, you're kidding, right? That's the only thing I want
I
to know.
almost think Bigfoot could be from, like, I mean, just because of the way that they say that it kind of, right before, like, somebody will record him
Yeah.
on their, like, camera or something,
Well,
there's kind
their
of
electronics don't work.
an electrical interference.
Yep.
Yeah. And the way he just disappears, almost like in like a beam me up,
Yeah.
kind of way. Like,
Yes.
and since
Yeah.
we're all looking for Sasquatch, thinking that it's something from here,
hmm
that we're not even considering the thought of it being an alien just messing with us, really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That would make more sense for them to come as that because that if they came, if they could change shape, which I'm pretty sure aliens can, they're not going to come here looking like what we all think they look like, right?
They say that they're already here, so I would imagine. Who knows?
I'll
It's
take
probably like
note
a
for that.
Men in Black movie,
I like that movie. I did. I like Men in Black.
The thing is, they say Hollywood puts out movies about things that are true, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I had a friend. I'm gonna write that down, Lee.
Oh,
Eugenics.
eugenics. Yeah,
Eugenics. Why do you know about that?
not
Prudently?
much, but like you said, it's scary, but
I've
it's
never heard of
interesting.
it. What's it about? Like Prudently or Lee? Or what?
Google it, will ya? Google
No,
it.
I'm not gonna because I'll get kicked out again.
You'll get kicked
Uh-uh.
out.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
that's right. We got to get you another device, girl. We
I
really
do
do.
need another device. I
You know
definitely
it?
do.
Yeah, you need another device.
Then I'll be
Got
showing
to
all
get
kinds of
you.
shit I shouldn't be showing. Yeah. But a friend of mine told
It
me,
ha-
like, which I thought was like pretty much an interesting theory, was that remember that series Lost, where
yeah, yeah.
the plane disappeared and whatever. Um, well, we after the Malaysia flight when it disappeared, we were talking and he said, I said, it just is amazing to me that everybody can just, accept the fact that this plane just disappeared. And,
hmm
we never even saw any interviews with any of the people's, family members that were on it or anything like that, I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. There's been nothing. There's nothing. And he
Hmm.
said, well, what it is because when everybody saw the series Lost before that happened, it's almost like your brain gets programmed to be able to accept something.
Yeah.
Like I'll see it, I'll
Yeah.
believe it when I see it. So you see it and now you believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the whole eugenics thing is kind of
Well, what is
scary,
that
wasn't
about?
it? Well, I think it's has to do with science by, I don't know the guy's name or anything like that, but where it was kind of manipulating, trying to improve like the genetics of the human race, that type of thing. I it was a doctrine that the Nazis used to kind of justify their treatment of the Jews, and you know how they
Right, to protect
experimented
the
on, you know, they experimented
right.
on people who were disabled, twins, that type
Well,
of
there's this
thing,
thing
and
I thought, like unit 471 or 371, something like that.
oh, there they go.
And
How they wanted to make the master race.
yeah, but
Yeah.
this other thing where, the US was actually funding it. It was
Oh,
unit or 370, something like that. And
wow.
they were like cutting off, like people's limbs and sewing them back on the opposite
Oh,
side, just
gosh.
doing some
Kidding me?
really, really horrible things. And the US, like, oh, uh,
Wow.
oh, I gotta, next time I'm gonna make a note for that too. So we got eugenics for next
Hmm.
week. We got, we got, we got this unit thing I want to talk about. Come on, man. Yeah, I got so many notes, so many notes.
Yeah.
But messing around with people's DNA and stuff,
Yeah.
that's what that whole, the vaccine is, the COVID
Uh,
vaccine.
yeah,
That's,
well, yeah.
they're injecting something, they're injecting that mRNA,
Hmm.
and that will alter
Mm.
our ribonucleic acid, our mitochondrial DNA. And
Mm.
that's, now if they're talking about this, you never know what could go on. What's that to, manipulate a master rate, to people's DNA eventually,
Yeah.
to change people's DNA?
Yeah. Ugh. I don't know.
Uh,
It's kind of like playing God, you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, my hands are looking old. I'm looking at them like, what the
I
fuck,
know.
right?
That's funny. Yes, I do know. I do know. Oh, my dog
Uh-oh,
somehow.
is that your new puppy?
Yeah, I rolled on him. Are you okay? Okay,
You
sorry
rolled
about
on
that.
it.
His little paw. Come here, let me see.
So wampum is
Oh,
right. It is. It
okay.
is. Leery of the shot. I know.
Oh,
I know.
I'm
I'm not gonna
sorry.
get it, Lee. Lee, I love that video that you sent me of like, yeah, I really do. Of it's him. Was that like at a concert or something, Lee? Like an outdoors
Okay.
concert in the 70s?
Okay.
Was it 70s or 80s? And me and Lee met very eerily, I think.
Eerily.
Eerily,
Do
yeah.
tell.
Yeah, because I had recently lost a friend named Lee Turner,
Hmm.
and
Oh, okay.
did I tell you about this?
I think you did a video on this
Yeah, I did do a
a
video
while
on it,
ago,
and in
didn't you?
fact, while I was doing that video, while I was making the video, Lee Thomas text, like comments on one of my videos because I hadn't even uploaded that one and he had no clue, and he says, "Hey, hello to your face. I was just thinking about you and wanted to just say, reach out to you." While I'm making a video about him randomly, about how we met, like he had gotten just like a little, so weird.
Yeah.
And that night when I first met him, he had come into a live stream I was in, and I was really thinking about Lee Turner. And I don't usually see people in live streams named Lee. And so here he was, and with the last name Thomas, which was like kind of similar to Turner. And I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, maybe it's his ghost. And I go, so what are you doing, Lee? I don't know if he remembers this. And he said, just sitting here watching ghosts. Isn't that weird?
Oh,
I thought it was just so
there's
weird. I was like,
Grandma again.
oh my God, it's Lee Turner.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. She's probably drinking some milk.
I think she already had her milk. Did you already have your milk?
So funny. The other night I was fucking. Jeff Spieling was in and out, huh?
I don't know. Was it the real Jeff Spieling?
Who knows? They're probably all over at Aldi's having a big old party over there, right?
Oh, could be. I don't know.
big old bash
I don't know
party.
that he pops in there too often. Doesn't he get kind of beat up over there? I don't
Who,
know.
Jeff? Well, he
Mm.
probably went over there to somebody else, right? Ha. Oh,
Somebody's
there's,
always somebody else.
I know, I
What
know. Oh
is
my
that?
God! In that
Oh, Terry's still here. There he is.
in that live
No.
stream I was in the other night, that's all they were doing in there. They were like, oh, I didn't know any of the people they were talking about though, but they were going this one. Oh, hi, Jeff. They're going this person and this
He's
person.
listening. I'm listening. That's funny.
Yeah, right.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
she is.
I'm listening.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
um,
Oliver having a life? Yes.
Oliver. It was so
Oliver.
funny the other night. There was
Really.
I went
I,
into a live stream and they had an oral Ollie with her last name, right? And I'm not gonna say, right? So I go in this live stream and I see that it was after mine. So I'm a mod in there. So I delete it. And block them out of the channel. And the person whose live stream it was goes, oh, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, I deleted her. And they were like, oh, I said, I didn't think that you liked her, you know? And she goes, well, no, we were just chatting, like having a little fun. And I said, well, I deleted it because I didn't think it was right. Even if I'm not getting along with somebody, if I see that, if I see that they're using somebody's last name, or they're using somebody else's name to be derogatory, I delete it. I said, that's just how I feel, that you shouldn't use somebody's name like that. So
no,
my first
that's
instinct
not
is
right.
to block
Yeah.
them from a live stream. I would never
Yeah.
keep somebody's, even if it was somebody that, no, we're not right now, no. But I don't hate her, and I still wouldn't let somebody disrespect her if I'm a mod somewhere, or if it was here and they came over as an oral Ollie or anything, they'd be gone.
Yeah.
It's not right to do that.
Yeah.
That's why I deleted that one that was in here as secular. Another thing came up, SG, in a dream I had. There's a number for some reason he came with 816. I'll have to think that one out. You got to give me a little time, like, to look at his phone numbers and stuff now, because I have to think that one out.
You have a good think, like Pooh says.
Who said?
Winnie the Pooh. I'm going to have a good think.
Oh my God. You ever seen that shit? Of the shit, if you only heard part of the shit coming out of her mouth. Well, thanks, Jeff. What are you trying to do?
He's trying to stir you up.
I know, right? Listen, I know about the shit that comes out of people's mouths. That's why I just don't even.
Yeah.
That's why that thing that you had posted, and I said, well, can you just remove it? Because I didn't want to hear it anyway. And when you, when you post stuff like that, you're really just stuff that I don't want people to hear. And obviously, she didn't. She was, saying it behind my back. The less that it gets out there, then nobody hears,
Yeah. I don't get the whole, I don't get all that gossip stuff. How do you just constantly talk about people? Don't you have better things to damn do? I mean, really?
Right, I know, yeah.
Just sitting around talking and ripping people apart. It's really, what good does that do? Oh, here comes, oh my gosh, you kidding me?
I know, I have to keep blocking her. So they must have ran real quick. And they must be watching somehow.
Yeah.
And then they go and make, ran and did it real quick or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Strange, right?
I just, I said, I don't get all those people
right?
talking about each other and keeping like lists of things from, a year ago or 10 years ago and all that bullshit. I shouldn't have said that, but I mean, you know what I mean. I just don't understand that mentality. It's like middle school. Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to be grown-ups. And I
Yeah, I
don't know.
know. I think a lot of that has to do with that person that's been, stalking me for a long time, many, many years. And I
Maybe.
think for
Yeah.
years they've been making clones, thinking they're infiltrating some top secret group, because
Yeah.
their
Ah,
delusions, and so they
who
were making all
knows?
these clones, because in their
Yeah.
mind I'm a black woman laundering money through my
Well,
GoFundMe page.
you are kind of dark, aren't you? A little bit on
I
the
know.
darker side. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just a
so
tad bit dark. Whoa, guys, don't get blown away. Just let my dogs out.
I'd love to have a meetup, Survivor Girls, Debbie, Miss Justin, Tiffany, Michigan Maid. Why, Terry? Why? And she was trying to set me up, so I released some things. Oh, really? I didn't see that. Huh.
Who's trying to set you up?
I don't know. So where'd you release them? Oh, you're saying those other things, the older things. Oh, yeah. And you know what, Jeff? Look how that backfired on you. Like, you're trying to show, look, this is what SG thought was her friend, and instead it became that, you were this, you were that, look how it's like how she's doing goodly. It's like the good people who it's like they don't want to hear sometimes things, I thought it did a little bit,
Mm.
Jeff, I thought that everybody in that room should have been like, wow, that's how somebody talks about somebody. They think it's their friend. But it doesn't matter. I don't care, It all comes out in the end. Who cares? It don't matter.
I know people like that. Who the hell needs enemies?
Yeah, I
Right?
thought it was really kind of weird though that
Yeah.
in that live stream they were just sitting there going, this one's this one, this one's this one, this one's this one, and I said, yeah, I'm really modest at 7. Not at 7. I did it, and Tiffany's really Summer's Eve, and Izzy Wizzy is really Vagisil. Hey,
Oh boy. You're sick. You're really sick.
yeah, I know, but I'm fine. I think I am anyway.
I think you are too. Yeah.
Another trivia question. But and I gotta go blow my nose. But I'm gonna ask you the trivia question first, and then you guys can think on it.
Then mute that stuff, huh?
Yeah. What year did Wall Street get its name?
I don't know. Oh, you don't think it backfired on you, Jeff? No? I think, like SG said, though, a lot of people, they just don't want to know. Like I said, if I couldn't understand that. I thought, if I had found out a friend of mine or people I associated with had been speaking like that about other people, I'd be thoroughly disgusted. I just wouldn't want to be in that person's group, so to speak. I find it a hard time really associating with somebody like that. But to each his own, I guess. Hmm. 1933. I do not know the right answer. We had to wait for her to finish blowing her nose.
I'm back.
Okay.
Back in the New York groove. Boom, boom, boom. Anybody know who sang that song? Back in the New York groove. Anybody know? Anybody know?
No, I don't.
Oh, we're gonna give a couple of chances here. I think Lee's gonna get it.
Back in the New York Girl.
Are you Googling it? Are you Googling it?
No.
Prudently doesn't get to answer that question.
Oh, okay.
Well, you guys know.
Nope,
And
I
when
don't.
I used to go roller skating, they would play that, and they would turn the lights off, and they would do the strobe lights and everything. You know, it was a great song. Back in the New York groove. Come on,
And I'm
come
back.
on. Who did it? Who did it?
I don't know. Well, does Terry have the right answer?
I don't see Terry's answer.
1933.
Oh no, for the other one, it's
Mhm.
1644.
Wall Street Journal. Did you say
I
the
didn't say the Wall Street Journal. I
Oh.
said, no, I blew my nose.
The question you asked?
Ace Frehley is correct. Terry did get that one. And right before I went to the bathroom, I said, what year did Wall Street get its name?
Oh, Wall Street.
Yeah.
He said
And yes, it is Ace
1933.
Frehley.
It wasn't
Philly Moon by Daryl Hall. Lee, here I am thinking Lee's cooler than Terry, and really Terry's cooler. Yeah, sorry, only kidding. The New York Groove. Fuck you, Terry. I just
you said a bad word.
Secular Juman. I just popped over to Oliver's and she's saying she's lurked here, but to each their own. Amen. She hopes Vern's okay. Yeah, I know, right? She said that before too. She said, I feel so bad for him. He's really losing it. You know? I know.
Wow.
Which the person is pure evil. Really pure evil, because I really don't even know the guy. That's why I'm not even going to talk more. You know, but you guys should know that basically, you've all seen me in my videos. I'm not a black Russian spy laundering money through, you know, again, through YouTube, whatever. That was so funny. So I think
I'm going to expose you as the black Russian Jew that you really are.
I know.
All right, Natasha.
And with many accounts, and this is one of the comments that really killed me. And you know, and I even hate to be talking about, but he says, anyway, he goes, and I told the authorities, what better person to pick to start all these fake accounts to launder money through than a person with a terminal ill disease that's going to be dead soon.
Yeah.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah.
That pissed me off that he was saying something like that those words came out of his mouth. Because I don't feel like I'm going to be dead soon. I don't even feel like I'm, you know.
I know. Don't even listen to that garbage.
I like to think so. I like to think so. Thank you, Terry. I like to think so.
Oh, Terry, you are such a kiss ass.
He's not. He's being very sweet. I don't even know if it's really him, but I like this one better than the other one. No, sorry. Yeah, they were killing me in that live stream last night. Everything. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that terrible, Jeff? But it's all right, because I did meet some really good people, you know?
Yeah, you met me.
Good chat at the beginning. What do you mean, Lee? Why, you're leaving? Because it's not a good chat anymore? You want another trivia question? Lee, you can't leave until you answer this. Okay? Why did, wait a minute. Why, how did Wall Street get its name? Like, why was it called that? Lee. But everybody can answer, can try to answer. We want to know why Wall Street got its name. How Wall Street got its name. I know. Forget it, Jeff. Let's just skip out that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Hi, Clemson.
Terry.
No more talking about it. Did he leave right away? I'm not a poor Lee.
Terry, should I show
does
that
anybody know how and why Wall Street got its name in 1644 and not the Wall Street Journal? Wall Street.
Not the Wall Street Journal. Oh, Clemson's here. Yeah. Hi, Clemson.
Nobody knows.
I don't know.
I thought it was kind of interesting myself. It's because, does anybody
Yeah.
know? Somebody's got to make one guess. And remember
Nobody
that I'm
knows.
behind a
Nobody flipping knows. Just give us the
Terry.
damn answer.
You're here, she said. Hi, Clemson. So, no, it's not what year, because it was 1644 when Wall
Are we
Street got
still
its
on
name.
that? I thought we
Lee,
figured that
because he
out.
said it was a good chat in the beginning, and that made me think like somebody came in and made him get a bad feeling. You know what I mean?
I think you're being paranoid. No, he just meant
He said in
good
the
chat.
beginning.
Okay, Lee, could you clarify?
He left.
Oh, he left. All right. Well,
All right,
maybe
here's
he'll
a
tell you
little,
tomorrow or something.
trivia for you. What
No more.
song it's a rock and roll song,
Okay.
has those words in the beginning and they appear in the beginning?
What words?
In the beginning. And who sings
Oh,
it?
that stupid song in the year 2525.
No, I said it's a rock song.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm not paranoid.
Lee's trying to cause dramas.
Lee's trying to go. He's all laid back. Lee's like wicked laid back. Lee's trying to go. That's funny.
Survivor Girl is my new crush. It used to be Debbie. Well, you won't catch Survivor Girl, you know.
One time, I'm sorry,
Some
Jeff
of that
was in
stuff.
the room, and I couldn't even put LOL,
Prince.
even though I wanted to laugh. He goes, "Why are you trying to make me self-harm myself?" Not that it's a laughing matter, but it was really funny.
Oh, look, Clemson. Yeah. If you had a crush on Debbie, you're disqualified.
That's a big upgrade. Well, thank you. No, it wasn't Prince. In the beginning, it's freaking Motley Crue. Shout at the devil.
Oh, gosh.
God, you people are so shitty at.
You're just picking
And
these
I put
random
so
things.
much work
I
into
mean,
it.
this is like Jeopardy with absolutely no direction, you know? That's a
Wow.
big upgrade,
Not like
Terry.
Jeopardy, really, because most people get some of the answers. You guys
Are
all
you
got
calling
the
us all
beads.
stupid?
No, you guys all got the beads question.
Uh-huh.
Right. Anyway, Wall Street got its name because New York
Yeah.
City built a wall around Lower Manhattan to protect the
Okay.
cattle from marauding Indians.
No kidding. That is kind of interesting.
Yeah, right?
To protect the cattle from marauding Indians, huh?
Yeah, that's how,
What do you know?
rural New York City was.
Oh, yeah, at the time, huh? Wow.
Yeah, right?
What are you eating? Stop that. Stop that.
Me?
No,
Is
my
that what's
dog.
biting
The
my
puppy.
fingernails?
The puppy.
I
Hey,
was
no.
like, she can hear me biting my
No.
fingernails? That's good hearing.
Here, play with this. Come here. There you go. Oh, having a puppy's a lot of work. I
God.
forgot about this. You know?
That's not even. It says Clemson Tiger fan, so it's probably.
Uh-oh. Is it a clone
I
of
don't
Clem?
know.
Is
He
it a
loves me.
Clemson
I'll let him
clone?
stay. No Tiffany tonight, and no Izzy. So
Tiffany wasn't feeling good, though. Remember?
Well, she said she was going out to dinner, and she was so funny. She goes,
Good. She can have a night out.
she said, she was funny. She said, it's only 6:43 here, so I've got about 3 hours till you're going live. I'm like, I said,
yeah, with the time change.
Yeah, the time change, right?
Well, the difference in time, I mean. I'm sorry.
You say, we don't say dog. What do you say? Dog? Say dog prudently.
Dog?
Yeah, dog.
Dog.
And you love prudently too, right, Clemson?
Are you making fun of my dialect,
I like your Worcester.
I think he's making fun of my Boston accent.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No,
You don't
I
like my
like yours.
accent?
No, I was looking at the chat. I'm saying I don't like, like sometimes the New Yorker accent. I'm not saying
Yeah,
about
it just
hers.
comes
I've
out.
never heard hers. I've never heard Barbara's, but I'm saying about I knew it was New York because somebody had told me.
Who?
And there was like, I don't know, a couple of times it's too. I'm not talking about girls even. I'm talking about a couple of times like New Yorkers seem like they emphasize their accent around other people, like a bada
Oh,
bing, bada boom.
yeah. No, this is just how I always talk.
Not you. You're not a New Yorker.
No, I'm not a New Yorker.
No, I like the way you talk.
Okay.
I'm saying
people sometimes, they'll say, "Oh, you're from New York," no, Boston.
no, no.
It's like,
It was like I don't know. Like I was watching like Jerry Springer one time, and there was like a girl on there, and she kept going, "She's a hula, she's a hula."
that's funny. Jerry Springer. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've watched Jerry Springer ever. Oh yeah.
It was just so fucked up. But yeah, I like the bother. Sports bar, get your sports bar here. There's no bigger sports fans because you do have to admit that we do have all the best teams.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
East
not that
Coasters
I'm a
seem
team of
tough.
all.
Yes. East Coasters seem tough. We're Yankees.
Have you ladies ever gotten into a fight? What do you mean, with each other?
No.
We haven't even met yet. We're gonna get in a fight
Actually, I
at
didn't get
Panera
it.
Bread, and we're gonna throw soup at each other.
That's funny.
Isn't she beautiful though? Prudently very
Oh
beautiful.
my goodness. Stop that.
Yeah,
They
not
don't
really.
like me. They
now
like
you know
you.
what? You actually do look like January Jones.
That's funny. I wish I looked like January Jones.
Did somebody else tell you that?
No. No, I
Is
said I
that who
wish
you
I looked
went?
like January Jones. That would be nice.
You were, yeah, you were. Somebody said that. Did you go? Did you go as her to that madman party?
No, I just went as myself.
I thought you were dressing up.
I did. But I didn't go as a character.
Each person had like their own style, I'm saying, like on that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
guess so.
There was that one. Oh, the redhead one. She was hot.
She
little
was
lady,
funny.
but she's curvy.
Yeah. I'm curvy. Yeah.
Is that what you did? You did the tighter dress?
Well, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, and then January Jones, her dresses were nice too, but they kind of like went out more because like they weren't.
Mine go out more. No, I'm not real tight fitting.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It looks like it would be hard to walk.
Prudently's cute, but she's married, so I'm not flirting
Prudently
with
looks
her.
like Betty. Betty Rubble?
Betty Rubble.
and that's why he said that time, Prudently Betty. And I was cracking up, and I couldn't see your ass.
Like Betty Rubble. Okay.
Is that who he means?
I hope not.
Because who do you mean, Betty? Who's Betty?
Rubble. Betty Davis.
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. Great.
When she was in, what was that movie with the witches?
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Well, so much for my beauty.
Oh my God. Yeah, but I sound like a witch. Right?
Oh gosh.
I like freaking Wizard of Oz. I actually remember
Bette Midler.
Who's that Bette Midler? She does not look like Bette Midler.
All right, I got the wrench, Terry. Watch out. Okay.
I know.
Betty Davis as well.
Every Betty.
You better find a nicer Betty that I look like, honey. Soon.
I know. Who's Betty? Like, what was January Jones' name on there, Betty?
I don't think so.
Because I think you look like not Betty Davis. I mean,
not Bette Midler, please.
Or Bette Midler.
I don't.
I love her in the
Rose.
Rose.
She's a good actress, yeah.
I love the Rose,
but I don't have that nose Come on.
No, I know.
Come
You
on,
know,
Terry.
that Jennifer Grey, remember her? She ruined her career when
I know.
she got her nose fixed.
I
Yep.
know. She was a cute
Hmm.
girl. She should have left it well enough alone.
She was a cute girl.
I'm trying to say all the right
I
things.
know. I know, right?
But you're not.
Yeah, you better keep trying, buddy.
Stop typing now, Terry. Stop typing now.
He's like, are you? What does that mean?
Oh my
Keep
God.
grinding. BSDE. What does that mean?
And am I a natural blonde? I do have, yeah. Well, it's gotten darker as I've gotten older, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm blonde.
I thought Prudently was black.
I know.
Not that it would be a big deal, but I was all like, oh, she must be black. Because a couple of times, in her comments, she will put one of those emojis, like, with the thumbs up or the hand, but whatever it was would be black.
I
You were
don't think
using the black one
I
for
was
a little while.
I was trying to confuse people with my emojis.
Then she said she was going snowmobiling, and I was like, wow, she must be married to a white guy.
Yeah, white privilege. We white privileged people only have snowmobiles.
Snowmobile. No, you just don't see a lot of, black people going snowmobiling.
Well, sometimes.
I don't know, none of my black friends go snowmobiling. I'm just.
That's very racist, Come on.
Hey, it's not racist. It's the truth. None of my black friends go snowmobiling. It's not racist. That's truth.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
Snowflake.
Yeah. None of my Orthodox Jewish friends ever cut their curls off.
Oh, that's funny.
Right? Well, would you say, oh, that's racist? No, you wouldn't, because that would be truth, right? So when something's truth, it doesn't make it racist just because
You're
it's
the
fake.
boss. You're the boss.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, people
No, I
are
know what you
like,
mean.
they think that
Yeah,
the
I
word
know.
black and it's a true statement. I mean, if I had a black friend that went snowmobiling, I'd say he did.
Right. You might not want to use black anymore, though.
Fuck
Right?
that.
Mm.
What am I going to say? Oh, a zebra is white and colored.
Oh, definitely
Really?
don't use colored. That'll get you in
Well,
trouble.
what are we supposed to call them? Ebony?
African American. But they're not all African American, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, Terry, I had black girlfriends. Okay, he gets points for that.
Gives me that snowmobile.
And blacks were racist about it. Oh, I believe that.
About what?
That
having black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you spray painted them black.
Not a lot of white guys date black.
No, they do.
They do over here, Terry. I don't know.
I think they do.
It's not a thing over here.
It's not an issue. That's the thing. Like, it's not really an issue. Like, I don't think as much. I have a lot of black friends. I have Spanish friends. It's a big melting pot. Shikopee has.
We like Orientals. Oh, killing me.
Shikopee, Springfield, West Springfield, Agawam, all the surrounding area, Northampton. It's very eclectic in this area. Springfield. That's where it's just I went to Commerce. I was scared to death. When I was younger and we were starting to get, at first I remember there was a lot of the, whole thing of, going to a school if there was a lot of blacks, you would be scared thinking, because you would hear things. That's the problem. It's people's mouths, people's mouths make, other people think that's how it's going to be, and included on the opposite side too, for black kids too, and for white kids.
Yeah.
You hear things from older people. I'm not saying my mother said it. I'm saying that older, people who had gone to that junior high school and now they were out of it, but maybe they've been out of it for 10 years. So they're talking like in this, early 70s when they were
Yeah.
going. It wasn't that time for me. But then, making the schools, mixed or whatever was, they were fighting. But I was I mean, I did that Google Earth. I like to do that and go look at certain,
Was you spying? Is that part of your Russian
I
spy
go look.
thing?
I go.
Use Google Earth. The KGB tells you to use Google Earth.
Why you like Oriental? Oh, sorry. Oh, well, why were you can't stay with your own race?
Boy, you got that one down good.
I know I did that one time to my friend, and I didn't even realize that that I had actually gotten the name of the Chinese food restaurant that's on the corner of her street right. It really was called Panda South, and I didn't even realize it. And I go, hello, this is a Panda South calling. Right? I left the message on her answering machine, right? And said, you order number 19 and you're not home when we deliver? Why you not home when we deliver? And start going off. She said, she gets home, she listens to her answering machine, and she said, she goes, I thought to myself, did I really order Chinese food and leave? I called my friend one time, a different person, and it was their birthday, and I did. I tried to imitate Baby Spice, and I'm like, "Hello, Peter, Baby Spice here," and so he got home with his answering machine, and his roommate gets home, and he's all spiked. He loved babies. He's like, "Oh my God, Baby Spice up!" And, he plays the message, and Craig is like, "That's not Baby Spice." But they never could figure out who it was. Finally, I was like, "That was me." But he literally, they were at least convinced that maybe somebody had paid somebody to send them a recorded, a recorded message. Yeah, it was funny. He died. Funny how when you start getting older and people start dying, just
I know.
shocking.
It does. Yeah. People start dying. Oh, isn't it awful?
And nowadays you don't listen. Do you know my friend? Listen to this. Okay. My friend last night I call him up. In fact, I have a series of videos that since we tried doing this cryptid thing, and tonight we kind of went a little off track. But it's Friday night. It's our party.
Yeah.
Party on the Tracy and Prudently show.
I feel like a Looney Tunes commercial thing, like at the end, Porky Pig's gonna pop out and it's gonna go. That's all.
We will do that. That's all, folks. But my friend from my series of the Tommy O'Donnell videos, and he does, he's friends with Bigfoot, Smallfoot, and everything. And I don't know if anybody's ever watched those, but they're pretty funny. Man's Life Saved by Blow Up Doll. Have you ever watched any of those, Prudently?
No.
You never watched those?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
I
like I said, I think I might be my biggest fan, but I think I'm funny. But I really think Tommy is funny. He's really, he's old and not got no problem with race, but whoever hurts me, like you fuck. Come on, Clemson. Don't be bringing your talk in here. I'm removing that comment. Oh, I can't. You have to.
Me?
Can you, Prudently? Yeah.
Oh.
Documents black. What? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Seems to be all the same. I can't even remove that. I don't want you to be all posturing, Clemson.
I don't think, is he posturing?
Just believe it. Whatever. Just Clemson. No more posturing.
Okay, Sarge.
So my friend from my videos, the ones with the
Sarge. The what?
But you do have to watch, okay?
I'm watching. I'm on it.
No, not now. I'm not going to watch them now. But the Bigfoot, Smallfoot. He's friends with Bigfoot, Smallfoot. Bigfoot. He's got one Bigfoot, one Smallfoot.
I'm going to have to go soon because I only have 10% battery remaining.
Yeah, we are anyway because it's getting on 2 hours. But let me just finish this.
Okay.
So I call him, right?
Mhm.
And now I hadn't talked to him in a couple of weeks. And
Okay.
he says, "Oh my God, Tracy?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, Ben said, Ben is like a friend of his daughter.
Yeah.
And he says, Ben told us that you died." I'm like, "So you didn't come to my funeral? Right?" And I mean, like, I go, "Well, so you were like resigned to believe that? You weren't going to check it out or anything?" He's like, "Well, we looked for the obituary or something. That's, why we didn't go to your funeral." Like, it's like, maybe you should have called my number. Well, who's going to give us, the information for my funeral and my
Yeah.
phone number, right? But how about I answer and I'm not dead?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, he'd
Oh.
rather just maybe go. What if I never call him again? He'd rather just go the rest of his life like that. I said, "So are you over there mourning me and reminiscing about the good times we had together?"
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Terry, you can leave us with a good
Yeah.
word of advice. I'd appreciate that. And I don't, I don't know that Clemson said anything wrong or wrote anything wrong, dear. But
Why? What happened?
well,
Were they fighting with each other?
no. I don't think his comment was real. I think
Did I miss a different comment, or are we still talking
no.
about the same one?
Clemson wrote, "Not got no problem with race, but whoever hurts my," well, I think he meant hurts my,
Well, that's pretty obvious, Terry.
What?
He said, he says that. I heard that, but I think, night, Terry.
Oh, Terry, good night.
I know, right? So silly. So silly. But we are going to end anyway because it is 2:01.
I know. Good night. Good night,
But we've been on.
Clemson.
But,
it was nice to see you.
yeah, night. And we didn't even get to my shark story or nothing.
You'll have to save that for another time.
Yeah, I will. Definitely. All right, Prudently,
All
thank
right,
you for
everybody.
doing the show.
You're
and thank you,
welcome.
everybody who came by. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
Good night, Survivor
All right.
Girl. Good night, everybody.
Peace, love, and tacos. And we're going to count down, right?
Yep. Blessings, everybody.
Tracy and Prudently show.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Ready?
5,
4,
4,
3,
3, 2,
1.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Bye.
night.
Night.